Welcome everybody. My name is Riyad and I have been a stock trader, actually stock, crypto, forex, ETA, ETFs, investor for the last 3.5 years. And I want to share with you the knowledge of how to get started investing. Um, Investing is, in my personal opinion, the best way of income because it is passive. You don't have to do anything, you just watch your account grow. Now, when we think of investing in stocks, most of us think of Wall Street, the intense, like screaming, shouting, the numbers flashing by. The reality is actually much different. Depending on what you invest in, it's mostly it's a waiting game. You invest smart, you think about it, and you hope for the best. So let's get started. Now, the first thing, we need to find a broker. Um, Take a look at Robinhood. It's a online broker. Now, the brokers are middlemen in the transaction of stocks. They buy stocks from us and they sell stocks from us at any given time. This helps because you don't have to go up to the bank every time you want to make a transaction. Now, the best thing about Robinhood is it's fast, it's easy, and most importantly, it's available in Bosnia. I'm just kidding, we live in Bosnia, so we have to use the second best thing, which is IQ Option Broker. IQ Option is decent actually, and it offers wide variety of stocks, just not as much as Robinhood does. So we'll have to make with what we have. So let's get started with IQ Option. First thing we need to do, sign up, of course. So Riyadh, Judic, Bosnia and Herzegovina, of course. Now, I'm not gonna reveal my real. I'll just use my student mail for this. Um, uh, and the password can be. It doesn't matter. It's your personal preference. Now, confirm that you are 18 or older and accept the terms and conditions, and you can open a free account. When you enter the IQ option, there are two options you can choose. First one is to start with the practice account, which gives you free $10,000. Of course, it's it's imaginary and it's just practice, but hey, a little practice never hurt anybody. Or we can just jump into the actual trading. Now, for assuming that most of you never had any initial experience with stocks before this, we're gonna start trading on a practice account. Now, when we enter, we are greeted with this complex chart, all these options, higher, lower, multipliers, margins. None of it is that complicated as it seems, but it's not necessary for you to start trading to know most of these things. Now, if we want to convert the practice account into a real one, we just have to deposit through either ADV Cash or Visa or MasterCard or whatever out of these options we have, and we decide our budget here. Now, I'm actually gonna show you how to make your first million. Now, I said it was a waiting game. I don't promise to make anybody rich overnight, but I do promise to make you a millionaire if you listen to me. I want you to go right here. This is actually a forex trade between a British pound and a New Zealand one. And scroll all the way down to ETFs. And what you want to find is S&P 500. S&P 500 is a basket of stocks. ETF is a basket. It has 500 stocks from 500 richest and most successful companies in the world, like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Ford, Nestle, and such companies. Now, the S&P has had the average return of 8 to 15% over the last 40 years. And it is the safest investment you can make. It is practically mathematically impossible for S&P to go into minus, because if 500 of the richest companies in the world go broke, the least of a problem for you and the economy will be losing your initial investment, so it's never going to happen. Now, mathematically, if you invest into the S&P 500, if you invest $150 into S&P for the next 40 years, after 40 years you will have $750,000 on your bank account due to dividends, the percentage rise, and other stuff. Now let's turn the $150 monthly investment into $1 million. We start here. We have $10,000. So, but let's assume we don't. Let's assume we only have the 150 which we deposit monthly. We go into the amount. You can either pre-click the amount here, or you can just simply enter your own amount. So $150. Now the multiplier is actually it isn't a concern that should be applied to the S&P 500, so you just leave the multiplier as it is, and all you have to do is click buy, and that is it. You have sent an order which will be very soon authorized. We'll take the balance from here and give it to you in the form of stocks. All you have to do is wait, be patient, reinvest, and be a millionaire. If you want to see your current and past trades and transactions, you go to your total portfolio. Now, since this is our first purchase and we haven't made any previous ones, this is blank, but I hope at least some of you fill this up to the brim as I did. So thank you for your attention, and I'll see you.